Hey guys, it's Jonah here. You haven't forgotten about me, have you? And this is Homebrew Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I haven't done a Homebrew Wednesday for a while because, I haven't been doing that much homebrewing. So I've been concentrating on the beer reviews. So please check those out. However, the opportunity has arisen to do some homebrew. So come on, this is literally a Homebrew Wednesday. Now, a while ago, I got sent this bad boy by Dave, the Welsh brewer. Shaman to you, brother. He gave me this and he said, make sure you pimp it up because it's very old. And I'm not sure. It's got a date on it. Yeah, here you go. Don't know if you guys have picked that up, but it says best before November 2012. So this is ancient kit, but it's a Cooper's kit and they are pretty good. It even says the price on. There you go, £6.69p. You can't complain, man. So that's probably worth £1 million due to inflation. Anyway, I am going to pimp this bad boy up. I'm going to put some grains in it, and I'm also going to add some hops to this bad boy because it is a kind of a lager, isn't it? It's a very, very pale ale, if not a lager. Anyway, so I'm going to put a shitload of hops in. I'm going to try and get some of that grain flavour in. So, this is what happened on the brew day. Come on! Okay guys, we're coming up to a boil on here, on the old Swan, but we've also got the mash tun ready to receive, and I'm doing a mix thing, so I've only put a little bit of grain. You can see the filter in there. There's not that much grain, about 1.5 kilos I reckon. Hey look. There's the old NutriBlast in the background. And we're not full on there. Yeah, we're coming up to... I'm going to get steam on the lens. We're coming up to a boil. Now, there's two reasons why we want to boil the water first. I know some people just bring it up to temperature and that's it. Number one is to kill all the bad things off. And number two, because this is a new piece of equipment, I want to see that it can get up to temperature. Anyway, just coming up to a boil. We'll be back. I will get some water into this bad boy. Okay guys, so we're up to strike temperature, which about 72. I checked that out. Just about to have one of my shakes. I might as well get this thing off and running. So christen this bad boy. There we go, it's running quite nicely. It's going to make my brewing life a lot easier and no mistakes. Now the trick is, don't put too much water in to start with. And here we are, we're going for a boil. It's been a while since I've done an all grain, so yeah, we've got a little bit of stuff in there. The fall off was crap. Maybe because I didn't have that much grain, who knows. But yeah, look at all that spent stuff. Yeah, not great. But we're up to the boil. Come on. I don't know if you can see in there, but now we've got up to a boil. So it's time for some hops. And I haven't weighed these, but judging on the pack size, they're Goldings by the way, and they're very old. I reckon there's probably about maybe 40 grams in there, something like that. Gonna chuck them in. Look at that. Whoa, started bubbling away. We are going to leave those in for roughly about 10 minutes. So it's been a while since I've done this, but we've got our little mini mash thing going on there. There's our Effie. Over there we've got our brewing sugar here, and the can itself is propped up against the brewing sugar. So I'll probably get in the way and all that kind of rubbish. Oh, see that there? Where is he? That's a kettle of just boiled water. So off we go. So how are we going to do this? Let's do some sugar first. And this one is it's the Moncton's Brew Enhancer. So it's sugar, got a bit of maltodextrin, and it's got some spray malt in there. And some people will chuck this around. I like to be a little bit more careful. In it goes. Look. Trying to get it all in there and not stuck on the side or on the lid where it's not going to do anything. Hey, get this, bang it against something, that will work wonders. Right, next thing's going to be this. Now Dave told me this is one ancient thing, so it's going to be really interesting to see how this kit turns out. Cheers once again, Dave. Nice one, brother. And I have, Dave and the boys, I have been checking out the Smash Off this year, even though I couldn't participate. But nice one to you guys. Some interesting beers, definitely. Whoa, sticky stuff. Now what I'm going to do is pour this in. Oh, that's gorgeous. Even a little bit on the fingers tastes gorgeous. Pour in as much as you can, and then I'm going to top up the can with the just off the boil water, because, as we all know, that will get the rest off. Some people sit the can in hot water and stuff. I didn't this time. Been a while since I've done any brewing, so even with kits I was forgetting what to do. Right, the trick is to not lose any of the stuff. Right, so go all the way that way. All the way that way, come on. Look at that. That's that little stringy bit there. Here we go. Okay, we'll come back in here. Kettle of just off the boil water. I'm going to pour that in there. I'll watch the magic happen. Now the higher you can get this, the better. I'm already spilling some of the hot water on the blowing thing. Now, because one thing I forgot, the old mash paddle, got a bit of shit on it, but it doesn't matter. I am going to stick that in here, give it a bit of a stir, and I'm going to leave that. Boom. Next thing I'm going to do is put this in. Hey, we've got Dutch has just arrived. Hey Dutch, brewer's mate. Hello. You're going to help me do some brewing, eh? Good boy. Okay, so it's a big jump, but there's a reason for that. To Nottingham strain yeast. Have a quick look in here. Don't know if you can see in there. Look at that. Putting that water in from the kettle works amazingly well. Now have a look at all that gunk on the outside. Not quite a Brewmaster, Ben. See, nice clean floor. You know why, Ben? That's because I went outside and I did it outside, because these Wilco kind of brewing vessels, that thing, trying to get all your wort through that hole, yeah, it's difficult. Anyway, it's done. It's done. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. I can't remember. And with my very, very poor eyesight, that gives me an original gravity of 1.046. Hey, there we go, guys. So that was some footage of the brew day. And oh my God, yeah, I forgot. What a hassle it was to do brewing without using pumps. I probably need to get a pump now. And I saw Scooty. He's got a swan boiler from the look of it, and he's managed to hook it up to a pump so you get recirculation in there. Come on. My one's only a small one, and I did get it for free. And because the guy who I got it from said, "Oh, it doesn't work." And I had a look in, and it was full of limescale. And I thought, well, it's a hidden element, limescale. If I clear all that limescale off, it might work, and it did. I do need to do some adjustments because at the moment it's a push button on off. So you can't fit a temperature regulation. Well, it's got its own temperature regulation in there. So I want to rip all that out and put some sort of temperature regulator in there so it'll keep a boil. And then I could do a brew in it, couldn't I? Come on. It would only be, how big was it? 10 litre. So what's that, 2 gallon? Something like that. So yeah, I mean, not ideal, I know, but I'm not doing big batches anyway. And it would be like a mini Grainfather, Brewmeister, Schoolmeister, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so I'm back on the brew, guys. So hopefully there'll be some more reviews coming up real soon, and more reviews of Unclejona homebrew. Come on, guys. Oh, by the way, getting very, very close to the 1,000 subscriber mark. And hopefully once I get there, I'll stop going on about it. But I know I had 3 new subscribers, and my actual count went down by 1. So I've got 3, so that means 4 people have left. Work that one out. Anyway, guys, thanks for all the support, and we'll see you next week, hopefully, and might even see you drinking some beer in the meantime. Come on.